Welcome back to Captured, where the stories burn hot and the truth cuts deep. This one, it's pure Hollywood fire. Sources say Common just learned that Janifer Hudson isn't someone to play with. Their romance, only recently public, is already spiraling into chaos, and not in his favor. Word around the industry is that Common's wandering eye might have sparked the downfall, with whispers of another woman lurking in the shadows. But Janifer wasn't about to play second to anyone. Behind closed doors, insiders say she confronted him head-on, fierce, direct, and done. In one move, she shut it down and walked away, earning cheers from fans who love seeing her protect her peace and her power.
Found myself in what was called love addiction, who my therapist broke it down, was like that feeling of being like, oh, I'm in love, and it's that honeymoon period that people call it. I was addicted to that.
Common is trending once again, but this time it's not for his music or poetry. It's for heartbreak. Fans say while Janifer Hudson gave her all, treating their relationship with real love and loyalty, Common was allegedly living like a free man. The poet of love is now being called a heartbreaker. To many, it's not shocking. His history is full of short romances and public goodbyes. So when whispers began that he'd stepped out on Janifer, people weren't surprised. They were disappointed. The backlash hit fast and hard because this is Janifer Hudson, an EGOT-winning powerhouse, a woman you don't play with. Fans are calling it karma. And Tiffany Haddish? She saw it coming. Long before Janifer, Tiffany dropped hints, threw shade. And now the internet says she warned us all.
Very happy. Are you happy in your relationship?
Yes, this relationship is a happy place for me. It's like...
I love that you use the word happy place.
No, but seriously, it's like, for me, it's one of those things where I found where I can... Seeing her happy actually makes me real.
The spark began in 2019 on the set of The Kitchen. Tiffany felt it immediately, before the cameras even stopped rolling. Common had that energy, the quiet charm that always seems to pull his co-stars in. Queen Latifah might be the only one who ever dodged the rumors. Tiffany fell fast, believing this time it was real. But when things looked perfect, Common vanished, back to his ex, Angela Rye, leaving Tiffany stunned and silent. She waited, patient and hopeful. When his fling with Angela ended, she was there, open-hearted. During lockdown, the truth surfaced. Tiffany went live with Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade, and there he was, Common in the background. With a history that includes Serena Williams, Taraji P. Henson, and Erykah Badu, Tiffany knew the risk. But love made her brave enough to try anyway.
Be the type of person that never really settles with somebody. Maybe he's like he's like a bee going from flower to flower to flower.
But I just wish Lonnie would tell the truth. Be bisexual.
If anyone can confirm Common's complicated history with love, it's Erykah Badu. Their romance began around 2000 and quietly ended 2 years later. At first, Erykah stayed graceful and silent, never revealing why things fell apart. But Common spoke first, painting himself as the one left broken. He claimed Erykah ended things over the phone while he was on tour, a moment he said left him shocked and shattered. Eventually, though, Erykah hinted that betrayal had a part to play. For her, loyalty means everything, and Common simply didn't measure up. While he later tried to reshape his image, speaking of therapy, self-growth, and relationship healing, many still question if the man behind the mic has truly changed.
Here at that place, we like to respect people's privacy, so I'm not going to ask you too many more questions about that.
Yeah.
But everybody want to know, so I had to.
Yeah.
Ms. Hudson had to get into that thing.
We keep it private, but I want to acknowledge how wonderful she is, how great she is, so that's good.
Yes, I feel that same way about my partner.
Once again, Common's familiar pattern began to unfold. Tiffany Haddish had started opening up about love, marriage, and building a real future together. For a while, they looked perfect, all smiles, chemistry, and shared success. But then came the shift. Out of nowhere, Common told the press that marriage simply wasn't in his plans. It was the same story, just a different chapter. Fans saw the signs and knew what was coming. Tiffany's dreams of commitment met the same heartbreak many had seen before. And just like that, the buzz returned. Another love story ending the way only Common seemed to.
I'm very grateful. I thank God each and every day, and I'm just letting God guide this relationship.
Because God is in it, right?
God is in it.
That's right. Listen. Okay, this is the happy place. And we can
Speak on it.
She the
Speak
one
on
you
it.
say.
Speak on it.
I heard that.
Speak on it.
The signs were there long before anyone said a word. Common had already drifted away, but Tiffany Haddish was still holding on, smiling for the cameras and cheering for their love. Then, just like that, he ended it. Sudden, quiet, and final. It was the same pattern he'd followed before, with Erykah Badu, with others. Each time, Common tells the world it ended peacefully. No drama, just timing and busy schedules. But fans see through the act. Online, the whispers grew louder. Common doesn't face heartbreak. He escapes it, leaving his partners to make sense of an ending that never truly felt mutual.
Of all time, and just this pure artist, man. Like, she's a special artist, but then to have someone who, most importantly, when it comes to relationship, it's just like, it's like equal yoke. Y'all can.
Common may have thought he'd walk away from Tiffany Haddish with his image untouched, but Tiffany had her own story to tell. She spoke openly, saying he left her heart cracked, calling him a bee always moving from flower to flower. Her words were sharp but honest. She wished him well, yet everyone knew she saw straight through him. Years later, Janifer Hudson entered his orbit. They'd known each other for years, but while filming The Kitchen in Philadelphia, something changed. Laughter turned to chemistry, chemistry to late dinners in Malibu, and quiet moments in London. Then came that unforgettable moment on her talk show. Janifer playfully confronted Common, and he turned the question back with a grin. The internet exploded. Suddenly, Janifer Hudson and Common weren't just rumors anymore. They were real.
Why can't anybody just be honest? They're waiting for Chrissy Teigen to get plastic surgery and end up Jackie O so that they can be roommates and make musicals together. Let's just be real.
Okay.
He'd rather spend time with John Legend than any of these bitches.
This was the moment the fairy tale began to fracture. Behind the smiles and polished photos, whispers emerged. Maybe Janifer Hudson and Common weren't the perfect pair they seemed. The talk grew louder when Tiffany Haddish spoke up, recalling their time together as the healthiest and most fun relationship she'd ever had. Though she admitted the feeling wasn't mutual. Common had reportedly told her, "I think this relationship has run its course." And Tiffany's sharp reply still echoes. "Okay, you'll be a 50-year-old single man then." At first, fans doubted her, but with time, her words felt prophetic. Common, once the image of the soulful romantic, seemed less sincere than he appeared. And now, insiders whisper that Janifer might be discovering that truth for herself. Cautious about marriage, unsure of his loyalty, and afraid of repeating the same heartbreak.
Speaking of EGOTs from the South Side, Janifer Hudson,
Yes.
your girlfriend, how special is that relationship to you?
Oh man, that relationship is one of the greatest blessings and most important things in my life, in my whole journey in life. The friendship,
Janifer Hudson's guarded approach with Common begins to make sense when you look back at her past. In 2007, she fell for David Otunga. Their romance was fast, full of promise, and by 2008, they were engaged. But that same year, tragedy struck. Janifer faced unimaginable family losses while discovering she was expecting her first child. In 2009, she gave birth to David Jr., balancing motherhood with grief and the pressure to heal. Behind the smiles, cracks were forming. Their wedding was delayed again and again, and reports said David struggled with Janifer's growing fame and strength. By 2017, it ended in heartbreak. Janifer said his behavior left her feeling unsafe and emotionally exhausted. Since then, she's moved carefully, choosing peace over passion. And with Common, she's protecting both her heart and her calm.
Partnership, the life partnership, just the connection. Byron, to have somebody who's as talented and just soulful and like gifted and can do all these different things and is one of the greatest folk.
Leaked reports from Janifer Hudson's turbulent split with David Otunga revealed a story far from the glamorous image fans once knew. Janifer described him as controlling and jealous, claiming his accusations made no sense, that he couldn't handle her fame or the attention she received from Hollywood's elite. His camp denied it all, insisting Janifer was twisting the truth. Behind the scenes, insiders said even co-parenting grew tense. Janifer felt watched, uneasy, and eventually hired private security. One disturbing moment involving a personal item left her shaken, reopening old wounds from past tragedies. By the time their breakup hit the public, the love story had collapsed. Now, with Common, she's careful, cautious but strong, protecting her peace while standing tall as an EGOT queen.